Howdy everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Chef Fletch. Today we're making an Irish cream cheesecake. Now you might be asking, it's not St. Patrick's Day, why are we making an Irish cream cheesecake? Well, to tell you the truth, this is my niece's favorite cheesecake and it's almost become a tradition to make it for her birthday. Unfortunately, she might not be able to have it because she's pregnant. And it does have liquor in it. Now I know they say that the liquor cooks off. Well, it might not cook off all the way. Let me tell you a story about my niece. I did this for her, this very cheesecake for her graduation. Now, they decided to have a party at the high school for all the graduates, but they were doing breathalyzer tests before they could go in the gym. Needless to say, she called me so that I could explain to her teacher why she had alcohol on her breath, because she had just finished eating a slice of this Irish cream cheesecake. Let's get going on this Irish cream cheesecake. First of all, we got our springform pan and we got to start our crust. We got a cup of graham cracker crumbs. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of white sugar to that. Let's go ahead and get it mixed up a little bit just to get that sugar mixed in there. Just to get it mixed up a little bit. Also, to that, we are also going to add 3 tablespoons of melted butter. And we'll just get that mixed up. It's going to start becoming clumpy a little bit because of the butter, obviously. Once we get it mixed up, we'll get it put in our springform pan. I like to use a fork to mix it because it helps it not get quite as clumpy. So we'll get that put in our pan. It's actually a little easier to mix it in the pan because you got more room to work than in a bowl. If for some reason it still seems a little dry to you, you can go ahead and add a little bit more melted butter and mix it up a little more, just in case it's still really crumbly like mine is. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more, maybe another tablespoon of melted butter to mine, and then we will get it in our oven. Our oven we got preheated to 350. Now the crust itself is only going to take about 8 to 10 minutes to cook, and then we'll pull it back out and we'll get the cream cheese part of it going. All right, guys. We've got our crust in the oven. Like I said, it'll take about 8 to 10 minutes cooking in the oven. While it's cooking, let's go ahead and get our cheesecake filling together. So we've got 3 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, so that it would equal 24 ounces of cream cheese. To that, we're going to add 4 eggs. We're also going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and half a cup of Baelish Irish cream liqueur. This is where the liquor comes in. And we're also going to add a cup of sugar. Now comes the fun part. We got to get this mixed up with our electric mixer. Go ahead and break that cream cheese up just a little bit before we actually start the mixer. To get our electric mixer going, you want to start out on low speed until you can get it starting to break up. Alright guys, I got that mixed up and I realized there's something not quite right. It's awfully liquidy. And I realized I forgot you're supposed to add a cup of sour cream as well. So let's get this cup of sour cream in here and get it mixed up. And we'll get this mixed up. And hopefully that helps it thicken up the way it's supposed to be thick. Alright guys, we got the crust out of the oven. Let's go ahead and add that filling to it. Just pour it all in there. Get it all poured in. It'll almost fill it up to the top. All right, we got that in there, guys. This is gonna go back in the oven. It's gonna bake for about an hour to an hour and a half. You want it when you pull it out. You want it when you shake it. You don't want it to be really jiggly, so you kind of got to guesstimate and check on it every now and then, especially after you get past that hour mark. So about an hour, hour and a half, and keep checking on it. Guys, cheesecake came out of the oven about 10 minutes ago. I've had it cooling on the cooling rack for about 10 minutes. We're going to do our final topping. I've got a cup of sour cream, and to that I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of sugar. And we'll get that mixed up real good. And we'll put this on the top, and it's going to go back in the oven for another 10 minutes, and then it will be done cooking. Unfortunately, cheesecake usually has to cool overnight, so we're not going to get to be able to taste it well, I'm not going to be able to get to taste it tonight. Alright guys, so we'll just get this poured over the top. Get it spread out. Get that spread out across the top of it. And it's going to go back in the oven for another 10 minutes. And then we'll cool it overnight in the fridge. Now I know I said it's supposed to refrigerate overnight, but I've had it in the fridge for about 3 hours and I could not wait any longer. So we're going to go ahead and break into this. Easiest way to break into something on a springform pan is actually go ahead and take a knife and go all the way around it before you pop it loose. This will help it to release a lot easier. So you've gone all the way around it, and then just pop your springform pan off. Get this pulled off. There we go. Man, that looks good, good, good. Now let's go ahead and cut into it. Let's get one of these pieces out. See how well it looks. Oh yeah, look at that. Get that on our plate. Man, that looks good. That's some yummy goodness there. All right, guys, I'm about to enjoy mine. I hope you enjoy yours as well. Happy birthday, Haley. Man, that's good. Until next time, guys, remember, cooking should be fun, so have fun with it. Okay, guys, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with all your friends, and if you want, shoot me a comment down there at the bottom.